welcome to God's 5 Minutes with Pastor Ed Wilson. Reach him at gods5minutes@gmail.com. Now, here's Ed Wilson with God's 5 Minutes.
Hello, friends. 1 Chronicles 16 rehearses the story of how King David of Israel caused the Ark of the Covenant to be brought to the capital city of Jerusalem. Then on that day, David delivered first this psalm to thank the Lord into the hand of Asaph and his brethren. Give thanks unto the Lord, call upon his name, make known his deeds among the people. Sing unto him, sing psalms unto him. Talk ye of all his wondrous works. Glory ye in his holy name. Let the heart of them rejoice that seek the Lord. Seek the Lord in his strength, seek his face continually. Remember his marvelous works that he hath done, his wonders and the judgments of his mouth. O ye seed of Israel, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen ones. He is the Lord our God, his judgments are in all the earth. Be ye mindful always of his covenant, the word which he commanded to 1,000 generations, even to the covenant which he made with Abraham, and of his oath unto Isaac, and hath confirmed the same to Jacob for a law, and to Israel for an everlasting covenant. What a day of rejoicing that surely was. Long centuries had passed since God first made covenant with Abraham, causing him to leave the land of his ancestors and become the father of a nation destined to change the world forever. All through the weary Egyptian sojourn, through the dusty wilderness footsteps, and the terrible wars of conquest required to open up the promised land the nation had held before it, the shining covenant of a home of their own and a government and destiny fixed by God himself. There had been great leaders and faltering ones, times of triumph and times of despair, and now all had culminated in this fulfilling moment when the God-ordained king sat on the throne. The legal and spiritual structure of the nation was firmly put in place, understood by the citizenry, and all was capped by this final gesture of bringing the Ark of the Covenant, which had been hand-carried so far and been the inspiration for so much, into the region which was to be its honored place. No wonder Israel's most talented poet-leader felt compelled to pen an especial expression of gratitude and thanksgiving and deliver it to Asaph, his trusted and likewise talented fellow, for this momentous occasion. Asaph and his brethren were the most capable musicians in the kingdom at the time David did this. Nothing but the best was good enough to be used to express his and his people's profoundest appreciation for the divine benefactor that had meant so much in taking them from being merely another clan of heathens among the many caught in the foul and wicked, sin-benighted denizens of their day, and giving them laws of moral and spiritual behavior that are still a model for the world in their 10 Commandments, as well as making them graphically and powerfully connected to his own person. God didn't love these old patriarchs more than he does you and me. He has planned our destiny with as much concern, as much farsightedness and wisdom as he did theirs. If we surrender our lives to him to walk in his holy way as Abraham did his physical way, he will lead us too out of the paths that destroy the soul and besmirch the earth into a clear and shining way that leads from earth to glory. He will make us brilliant witnesses reflecting the light of hope and eternal peace to those we love most in this world, our own families, our communities, our civilization. Today we have the privilege of having the Ark of the Covenant in the sanctuary of our own hearts to carry with us wherever we go and to commune with in all our times of greatest joy or deepest sorrow. It is appropriate for each of us to have on our lips, just as David and Asaph of old, a spiritual song of thanksgiving. In a way difficult to explain, when we offer our thanksgiving from pure hearts to a gracious God, he's drawn closer to us. When we do it in the good times, that's true, and when we persist in praising and thanking him when our testimony has become, as David's later did, that the waves roll over our heads, that we are under stress as cast down, he is drawn nearer still. Thanksgiving melts our hearts and softens its woes. Have you talked to God today?
You have been listening to God's 5 Minutes with Pastor Ed Wilson. Reach him by email at godsfiveminutes@gmail.com. Tune in next time to hear more encouraging thoughts from God's Word on God's 5 Minutes with Pastor Ed Wilson.